Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lacecoveredskies. I'm here today to do a little bit of crafting, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on these tags right here. So I made a set of these. I made 10 of these so far, and I'm going to make some more today. I want to make 10 more. So for these, I had glued a bunch of paper onto white cardstock, just like a scrap piece that I had laying around. But today I'm using a file folder. So I already started just collaging all over it with large pieces of paper, and I've been using dictionary paper, this really old paper from a 3-ring binder. It was someone's, like, I don't know what this is, engineering or something, but someone's notebook. So that was really fun to use. In this one, this is a piece of vintage notebook paper, and I copied some, like a free printable that I found online, onto this. I also used just some stamping that I didn't want to make into a card, so I just kind of tore it up for collaging. This is old ledger paper, and then my basket of different odds and ends for collaging. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm starting, so I already started getting this ready. I'm gonna put music paper into this area right here. So let me just continue adding glue on here. So I recently got a subscription to the HP Instant Ink, and I've been printing. I haven't bought any digital kits yet. I do want to, especially for these nature journals. I find that it makes collaging really fun and really eclectic. So it's really made my creativity just go off in different directions, and I've been enjoying it a lot. So far, I've just been exploring all the free digitals out there, like the public domain things, free digitals that people make for us, and it's just so much fun. Right, I'm gonna put that right there. And I learned this from Jessica Rapp. She does a lot of collaging, just in big sheets like this, and then she cuts them into tags. So that's where I got the inspiration for this. And I loved it with the first set of tags that I made. I think it's such a good way of just putting things down and not overthinking. Okay, I'm just gonna slap things down. And I guess I should be, like, this has a large area of the same paper, so maybe I'll just put different pieces. I think I'll put that there. I'm using a glue stick from Hobby Lobby. I found a whole bunch of these glue sticks on clearance probably 8 months ago or something like that. And it was a pack of 2 of these for 50 cents. And then a pack of larger ones, so this is larger, for 50 cents. So it was such a good buy because I've been using glue sticks a lot when normally I'm not a fan of glue sticks. But I made a glue book last year and I just learned that you just need to use a whole lot of glue. So I definitely go over each area again and again, especially the edges. Okay. Sorry, I think I'm off camera here, but all right, let me see if I want to add some more. I think I'll just add a few more random things. I want this mainly to be like words and just papers. That's too, there's no coffee dye on there. Maybe I'll add a piece of that. That was just some bad stamping I did. And the great thing about collaging is that if you mess up on something like this, I messed up because my thread ran out in my machine. So I could just tear this part off and use it in collaging. And that's coffee dye on the back. I could just put that in there too. Okay. I think I'll just do that. Just add in a few more pieces and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, where can I think I'll put this. Okay, let me put this. Let me just put it right there. Just stick it on. So I do want to start making tags right now, but a lot of this glue has not dried, so I don't think I'm going to cut them all up, but I'll cut one up. I'll cut one tag out of this to make this video, and then maybe I'll come back on another video to finish things up. And then I think I'll put this. I think I like it right there. Okay. So now that the collaging part is done, I am going to, I think I'll put that there. Just cut up a tag. See how I just can't get enough of the glue. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take, so when I originally made these tags right here, I used this as a sample, but that ended up being too tall. So the width is correct, and I think it fits. Yeah, it's tall enough to go that way. So I do want to end up cutting this in half at some point. which it would be great if I could cut it in half now, but the glue's not dry yet. So let me go ahead and just start in this corner and make a tag. I'm just gonna measure it for the purposes of this video, and when I come back next time, then I might cut this piece up on camera. Okay, so this, okay, and this is gonna go up that high. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's not exact. I just don't want to make it so that I can't just cut it in half later. All right, so let's see if I can cut straight here. I feel like that's already off a little bit. Since I glued this a little bit earlier, I'm gonna try using my paper cutter. I love using my paper cutter. I just don't like having to, I don't like the pressure of having to cut a straight line. Okay, so just did the whole thing right there. And I'm gonna save this piece for next time. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one. And then I'm going to save that. So that's how this is going to turn out. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut the slanted part. And then take this over here to cut the other side. All right, now I'm gonna sew this later. So I'm not gonna sew it now, but I'm gonna start making this, and then the next time I come back, then I'll put it all together. But I'm gonna need to get my hardware stuff. Okay. So this is my little basket, and I'm gonna need crocodile. I'm going to need, so I accidentally, whoops, that's the wrong side. I accidentally bought this size that was too large. So I've been trying to use it up, but it's been working great. So I have that, and I need, I'm going to be using this. These are all scraps. This is scrap. I need my hole puncher. And then I had done some stamping on, let me see if I can find it. I'm not very prepared. Okay, here it is. So I had coffee dyed a bunch of these, just like a whole packet of them, and then I laid them out like this, just 6 of them. I just laid them out like this, and then I took a big stamp. I got a big floral stamp at the last Hobby Lobby sale, and I just put it on an acrylic block and stamped the whole entire thing so that there's like parts of the stamp on there. Whoops, sorry. There's parts of the stamp on there. So what I've been doing is just using one tag in each of these. And I just pick them at random. So let's say I picked this one. Now I'm going to see, these are all different in the back. I'm going to be making them this size. So let's just cut this. And we're rounding the corners. So you just want it to be smaller than this card. And this you could just make on your own. You don't need to have this tag. I just had it, so I used it, but you can make the back tag and the front tag. So I'm going to be making this just shorter than the white tag. So let's say right there. I'm going to take my corner rounder, and this actually, doing this actually broke this rounder because it's such a thick yeah, it's such a thick folder. I think it's about time for me to get a new rounder anyways. But let me just go ahead and trim this to round it. And then I'm going to trim this edge. Okay. I think this is near the edge of the folder where they glued many layers. Okay. I hope I'm going to be happy with that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I think this needs to be punched larger as well. So I'm going to take the ribbon, the string off of this, and then hole punch this. And just try to get it into the middle. And I'm going to put the brad on. No, this is an eyelet. I'm going to put the eyelet on. Okay, it's kind of hard for me to. Okay. Okay, I hope it got it. So like I said, it's not setting perfectly just because this eyelet's a little bit bigger. I think it's a little bit too big for this setting, but I don't know how to change the setting. But it's in there good. It's in there really good, so that's fine. And then I'm going to layer this on top. And then I need to hole punch this. I'm going to hole punch. Actually, let me use this hole puncher. Like that. And I have these enforcers. They're just regular enforcers that I had laying around that I inked up. So I just distress inked it. I'm going to put them on here. And then I'm going to take my ribbon, which is this thin ribbon right here. Now this ribbon is not something that I like, this lace ribbon. I got a whole bunch of this at an estate sale, and for a long time I was trying to use it up because I really do not like this lace for some reason. But I found that I really love it for this project. So it just goes to show that, like, no matter what the item is, if you find the right purpose for it, it's like you want more of it. Like, I didn't like this at all, but once I found its purpose, I love it now. So I'm gonna make it about that length. And then, of course, I still need to sew this. So I will sew this once I get off camera. But then I will assemble this by putting this on here. And I think I'm going to make the hole bigger because the ribbon might not go through. Okay, so it's going to layer up like this. And then I'm just going to loop this around and make a little tag. So it's going to look like this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get off camera so I can sew around this. And maybe I'll come back next time to make a whole bunch of these and get these ready for the next video. But thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you next time for some more crafting. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.